Hello, everybody. Let's see. We have Miss Danica. You're here, but you're trying to work, so don't distract me. I'm a horrible distraction. And it's been a crappy day, literally, as Dren would say, literally. Had to have our septic tank pumped unexpectedly. So, and the shower's still backed up. So I told my son, I said, it's all on you, buddy. It's all on you. Because he needs to just, he's doing it. He's been out. It backed up last Friday from the washing machine. He got that taken care of. We had to go buy a new snake because my brother's, there wasn't even one here on the farm that wasn't all rusted because nobody ever has to use them. Anyway, so needless to say, hi Chandra, Michelle. Needless to say, that's where that is. So, I spent probably more money than I should have. Of course I did, but it's all good. Oh, I had to run down to Wally World and get some liquid plumber, and I guess I forgot to take my mask off, so I gotta make masks on. I gotta sew all day Thursday, I think, because I gotta make Tracy a mask. And sorry, I had something on my screen and it drives me nuts. You guys probably can't see it, but bought myself a stool to sit on. So woo, woo, on that front. So this gal that was running this estate sale is super cool. And she took a liking to Emily like none other. The crazy card girl. However are you? Never nothing left on the last day of an estate sale. Don't even bother to go. I'm going to prove you wrong. Anyway, this gal, her name's Sylvia, and she's German, and she is a hoot. She buys and sells and appraises. She's an expert in precious and costume jewelry, Asian, Native American, hint on that one, pottery and gems, international. She had a booth at an antique store on Southwest Alder Street in downtown Portland, Oregon for almost 30 years, and that's the place to be. And she has closed her store here recently, and she has 1,000-foot, she calls it a she shed. And hi Gina, how are you? She is tired and done, and Emily walked out of there with so much stuff free. I mean, I'm shopping along and she's feeding Emily pizza, and they're going outside and chatting, and they're doing this and that. And while I was looking at the jewelry, the other gal that was there working, she goes, check out this jewelry box. It's all inlaid. I'm not sure if it's different kinds of jade, I was hoping Lissa would come too, but hey, Mikey. Anyway, but it's just an awesome condition. I was kind of like, oh, I probably would have bought that, but she said she wasn't going to sell it, that Sylvia, which is the gal's name that was running the estate sale, was going to keep it for herself. And guess what she did? She gave it to Emily. Anyway, Miss Pearl Nini, how are you doing tonight? Anyway, so Emily got that free. She got it's probably nothing. It's just it is nothing. I mean, it's nothing exciting other than it's purple and she likes it. It's not anything exciting. Just she got that, and she got a really pretty turquoise necklace the day before. This sale was only 2 days, but the thing is that they're going to have 2 more phases of it. This gal where the sale was at, she's still alive, but I think she's in a nursing home. But she was a world-renowned folk artist, and she did toll painting, and she taught classes. She was internationally all over the place, which I could tell just by being in her house and the stuff that she had and where she bought things and clothing and stuff like that, because you could see all the different places that she had been. Just doing a drive-by, got a Jerry. That's hilarious. Anyway, so it actually was rather warm today, believe it or not. I lost my train of thought. I need help. Oh, I know what it was. I only got one piece of art that she painted, and there's another piece. There's probably a few more that I might get next time I go. Hey, Cameron. Yep. Cool. I got a whole box of that stuff too. Anyway, the main reason, her name was Sherry. Why can't I think of her last name? It'll come to me. I got this piece. This is the only piece I got. And the main reason I got it is because it has fairies on it. And she sold it to me for $2. And it had a price tag on it of $40. That's what it was the day before. And I asked her how much she wanted for it, and she said, for you, $2. This is the first thing I picked up when I came in. It was right on the door. Anyway, I looked up a lot of the toll painting and stuff on eBay to see what things were going for and stuff like that before I went back on Sunday to see if it would be profitable for me to pick up a bunch of her things. And more than likely it will. However, probably I won't pick any more stuff up until the next one of the next 2. They haven't even touched the basement, and they haven't touched the garage, and they have a large size. Well, I don't know, large size. 10 by 12, maybe. No, maybe bigger than that. They have there's a storage shed out back and a greenhouse, a large greenhouse. So they're going to do 2 more weekends of sales. But when I came in on Sunday, she goes, "You're back." She goes, "I'm so happy you're back." And she said, "I don't even want you to worry about the prices. You just make a pile and I'll deal with you. The family wants this stuff gone. They're motivated for it to go." So I bought almost the whole table of jewelry, which I ended up realizing that most of the jewelry was Sylvia's herself that she had brought in to draw people in because of the pictures. Hi, Kathy. You should be getting your package pretty soon. And so the prices that she quoted me on some of the jewelry the day before, I didn't even pay any attention. She and Emily went through the jewelry. I did what Lissa and Tracy said, look for the names on the back of everything, and anything that had a name on it, I just put in this shoebox that I have here. So let me put this somewhere where it won't get white. So some of it may be hit or miss, but oh, you got it today? Oh, good. Was it all in one piece? I packed it a long time ago, like right the night that you said you wanted it. and it's been sitting in my office on. Okay, this may not be anything, but I thought it has a hangy tag on it that just has a C. And I'm going to show you that first. And I don't think it's really anything, but it was cute. And if all else fails, geez Louise. There. If all else fails, Emily wants it. So it's open in the back and it's furry and it's just a little fox. Oh, I'm glad, Kathy. So this was kind of just a whatever kind of thing. You guys can yell at me later and tell me if I'm stupid. This is a vintage Aramis, is that right? I don't know. I brought a magnifying. Adrienne, Adrienn. It's either A or E. Adrienne. Compact. Let's just start it out just right. That's what that is. This I just love. This is by, I need to move this closer. Celebrity New York. Check this out, Tracy. Isn't that cool? It's 2 strands. Probably. I really didn't get these are Cloisonne beads, and they are real Cloisonne. I believe they're hand knotted. It's a pretty good size strand. Yeah, they are hand knotted. They're gorgeous. Isn't that necklace cool? I'm telling you. So here's the cool part. She wants us to come down and go through her stuff. She has a bunch of vintage Native American pieces. And I'm going to keep these for myself because they're nothing exciting. But I like them because they have the brown. They just say China on them. I don't have a lot of jewelry. I lost my whole jewelry box. Was kind of sort of stolen from me, lost from me. Anyway, so I really don't have anything. These don't have, oh yeah, they did. Oh, I think I just broke my thing. I did. Dang it. They say silver on the back. They have the little pearl. It says silver right there. I thought those were cute. I have to see what damage I did. Oh, man. That's what you get. It's done broken. However, I happen to have a vise right here, so Dun, dun, dun. Aren't those dainty? Can you believe I'm using that word? I told Emily that she needs to make really good with this gal because she just thinks Emily is super neat. Emily thinks she's super neat. And I want Emily to get into jewelry or something that she really enjoys because I don't want her to have to worry about working in the real world. She has type 1 diabetes, and if she could get good at something like this, she should never have to work. This doesn't have any markings on it, but boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's silver, I'm pretty sure. I shouldn't say it doesn't have any markings on it. It doesn't have anything that I could see. And it does have kind of cool. Let me move my keyboard out of the way here. These are I don't know. I might have to use my phone on that one. Did you like that? Do you call that brutalist? Is that brutalist, Tracy? Kind of, sort of. I'm having Emily research brutalist. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that this says sterling on it. That's what it says. Did anybody else come in? Okay. I know Joey's live. These aren't anything super duper exciting. They're cute though. And they are sterling silver. It does say. Sorry about my dry fingers. It does say sterling right there. One of these days I will make an appointment and go in and, okay. This had nothing on it that I could see except for it was fucking cool, and it's got a bead stuck in it somehow, so it's a pin, it's a brooch. You could probably put it on a necklace too. See the bead stuck in it? I couldn't find. Looks like it at one point in time had a, looks like this piece is broke right here. Not brutalist. That stuff is very angular and spiky. The twisted band. Okay, that's what I thought, Tracy. Thanks, Lissa. The twisted band is very angular and spiky. Isn't that cool, though? I mean, I got to figure out how to get this bead out of here. It's driving me nuts. It's just a little plastic bead. It doesn't belong. You guys know I'm going to get it out because otherwise I won't be able to sleep tonight if I don't. Don't yell at me. All right, the bead is out. Anyway, this is really just kind of cool. Little bauble. You could wear it as a brooch because it has that on it. This could probably be trimmed and whatever. I don't know. I just thought it was cool, so I threw it in my box. Because why not? Okay. This is one that was, oh yeah, no. This one is not marked, but I liked it because it's a flower. And it's a pin. I didn't see any markings on it. I looked at everything. This one is Judy Lee. Does that sound correct? Hold yourself. Isn't that gorgeous? Woot woot. I was less like, all right, let's see if I can get. Might help if I have it right side up. This one is okay, Lissa, and that's what I thought this was. Okay. Lissa and Tracy and anybody else, tell me what this is. Just take a guess. I'm proud of myself over this one. Let's see if I can get it going the right way. It's not gonna. It is. It is. Oh, and Danica, look at you guys. Isn't that green one is gorgeous too? This so yes, Trifari. I think this one is Trifari too. It's really. I should have my loop out here, but my phone will do. I was hoping that I would be able to see more of. That's what I looked everything. That's what I looked at everything under was my phone. Jeez Louise. This is painful. I'm sorry, you guys. Yep. Danica, what I think should happen is I'm going to call Sylvia tomorrow and she wants us to come down. Isn't that gorgeous? Shelly, already sold a bottle of cologne. Woo woo. Shelly will be on tomorrow, you guys. And she's going to show you the stuff that she got at the estate sale that she and I went to. Anyway, Danica, thought we should maybe we could go down and see Sylvia when you come up. This one, I could have sworn there was a marking in, but I don't see one. Almost look like, oh, it's missing a stone right there. Not gonna let that stop me. Are you doing the whole one eye open again? God, you feel old, but it's 11:30. I know how you feel. All right, we did that one. We did that one. This one is, maybe some of these weren't marked, but I liked them. I did get all the marked ones. I listened to you, Lissa. You've been awake. Yeah, Danica's been up. What morning? Tomorrow morning or the next morning? I think this one is Trifari also. No. Sarah Covington. This one's gorgeous too. It's the bling, and this one can be worn as a pin, or it has the little hooky back here. Do you like? Nothing like. It's pretty good size too. I mean, there's the palm of my hand. This is Monet. Jeez. Gonna kill myself. Gonna stab myself. Monet. That's very cute. This is also Monet. Why are all these open? It's a setup, you guys. That's a big one too. This one is Coro, Coro. Where the heck was that? Right there. She's trying to work, Lissa, so don't. This one I don't is a shoe clip, I believe, and I couldn't find the other one. Let's see what name brand it has on it. Western Germany. It's very filigree. Is that correct? I'm assuming it's a shoe clip because let's see if I can get this up here for you to see. I'll get it figured out sooner or later. Western Germany. Oh, this one's a scarf clip. Well, then that's why I didn't find the other one. Because these are not marked. I'm not fairly certain of anything. I don't know anything. What am I talking about? These are shoe clips. It is, Gina. That's what Lissa says. And these I don't think were marked either. But I didn't really take them out. I just liked them, so I bought them. What do you think about that? Shelly, this is an estate sale that was over in Portland by Grant High School. And there's going to be a couple, they're going to have 2 more weekends. Well, that's what I thought they were. That's what I thought they were, Gina. I thought they were color clips. And the gal said that they were shoe clips. So I suppose you could clip them anywhere you freaking wanted to, would be my guess. Tracy's not annoyed at you. Tracy is working and doing so. She said that when she came in. So don't stress out. These are nothing exciting, but they were cool. Well, maybe they are. You tell me. I could be wrong. I'm about to get schooled. Susan L. Richardson, 1994. Okay, what do we know about her, Alyssa? Tracy? Danica? Anybody? They look like fishing lures. But they're post earrings, which I don't normally get. That's one set. And I personally can't handle wearing post earrings, especially if you're going to be talking on the phone. You might as well just get a knife and poke yourself. So but they had that on them. Could be. She knew a lot of artists, and she traveled around a lot. So, I mean, obviously we can look them up, right? Anyway, that I think is what I got for jewelry. So it was this cool ass necklace, which I'm just like, I'm not a necklace. I'm not a jewelry person, but this is cool. I like to look at it. This thing is so freaking cool. So I got 1, 2, 3, the Coisne, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the other earring? I'm about to kill myself. What was I at? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Making sure I didn't miss anything. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26. 26 things for $90. I don't know. I will. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see you there. The Peanut Gallery is here.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Oh.
I can't stay long, but I wanted to say hello.
Hello.
Oh, goodness. I'm brain fried.
I bet you are. That's a really cool picture of somebody.
Right?
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, baby. I love of all of the brooches, I probably this one and this one are my favorites.
Those
so
are pretty.
Since you're gonna be me, I'm gonna do this because I guess.
Yeah, that's good.
Anyway, this one right here. Holy moly. Isn't that cool?
That's gorgeous.
Anyway.
It reminds me of the Emerald City.
The man behind the curtain. Don't bother.
Hi, Paralini. How are you, honey?
So Donna started a new channel, Lava something, I don't know. I would fall asleep. And anyway, so that's what I got for jewelry, I guess.
You got some good stuff.
So what do you think about going and seeing her when you come down here or up here?
Heck yeah.
because she's going to give me a screaming deal. Okay. Oh, Lissa, while you're still here, this did not come from this estate sale, but I wanted to show you because I brought them out. And since we were talking about them and you and Tracy are both here, remember the gloves? Remember I told you I had gloves? This is the other half. These are lambskin. What are they?
Perlini, this is how I am.
Yep, this is how she is. Sarnak buckskin, manufactured in Littleton, New Hampshire. So they're leather on this side. They're just sitting in here. But crocheted, red. Most of these still have the tags. Red, navy blue. I mean, geez Louise. And like I said, I have less. If I have, a lot of them still have the freaking cards. Here's some.
Lace.
Thank you. Tracy, here's the white ones you need, or maybe I need them.
The dresser, I've got 10 different pieces of furniture going in. It's a process.
Look at these.
Oh, those are beautiful. I used to have those on Easter Sunday.
I'll sell these for $35.
Wow. I cannot believe they're brand new.
And these are just, I mean, these ones are, I think these ones had some fading to them. Right there. Can you see it?
Barely.
But anyway, these ones, okay. These remind me of my Aunt Pat.
Cool. Those would go good with your USA pajamas.
Oh, yeah. Got those hanging right over here. Tomorrow
awful knaffle.
Awful knaffle. Awful the knaffle. Yep.
Yeah, last night I was wired and nobody was live.
I would have come chatted with you if you'd hollered at me. I paid $2 for this. I didn't buy it. Oh man, this perfume is strong. I bought it more for the bottle than anything, but it's about a quarter full. And dun 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 dun. Whew. It is.
No, that's Juicy Cooter.
Vanilla Juicy Vaporous Sewer Spray. Whew. That is some strong shit.
Have you seen that girl that did TikToks and she went into the Sephora and she named up all
I don't do TikTok.
It might have even been TikTok. It might have been the one before TikTok.
Holy shit, that's strong.
But she was like saying all the names wrong and it was hilarious.
That'd be me. That'd be me. That'd be me. So me. All right. Tracy. Only because she had $5 on this. She charged me $1 for it. See the $5? She didn't get that.
Who was it the other night that was confused? They were like, how did you get it Bolivar?
Oh, Bolivar. It's got a scratch.
It's okay.
Right there. But it can be buffed out because it's not deep. It's a little travel clock.
Dolce Gabbana. I wish I could remember all the ones she said.
Dolce Gabbana. Oh no, how about me the other night with the Valentino? I was just like, oh, you guys are probably laughing your asses off, Valentina. Isn't that cool? I did not see this the first day. There was a dresser upstairs in the bedroom where that woman, that thing was, that mannequin thing, Danica.
Yeah.
There was a flat table and it was so loaded full of shit. I didn't see that, and I didn't see the next two things I'm going to sell you. And I've never seen these before, which means absolutely freaking nothing. This needs cleaned up. And I didn't see the little one until long after the first one. And the only thing that caught my eye with the first one was it's the Bakelite handle. Anybody know what this is?
Oh, that's a genie lamp. You rub it, and the genie pops out.
You're funny.
Is it for powder? Music box?
Spun aluminum music box.
You put your talc in there or what?
Got it. You could put trinkets or whatever, but it has a little makeup thing.
You can put your weed in it.
Has this little doohickey right here.
That is so cool.
And this is Bakelite.
Wow.
She wanted $10 for this one. She charged me $2. And she wanted $5 for this one. And this one plays Small World, I think. I didn't take the price tag off. This one is tiny. It's needs to be cleaned.
Wow.
Cocaine stash holder, you got it. Got a little bit of a dent in it. Nobody's gonna care. Okay. Normally don't get this kind of stuff, but you guys have inspired me to branch out. I don't need to branch out. I need to prune. I need to fucking prune some branches. That's what I need to do. Jesus Christ almighty. These.
Is anybody having a hard time getting pictures to upload on Poshmark? What the heck? All day long. I've ended my I've restarted. Look at it, just does this. Loading.
Oh,
okay.
These. No, they're old. They're super old. Oh, hey ho. They're even marked. I saw these when I was looking up Toll. They're paper, like cardboard. I notice now that it says Johnson's Folding Goose Decoy Fold Flat Waterproof. This ain't fucking waterproof. I mean, this is not waterproof. Not anymore. It's missing the stake, which who cares? Patented and manufactured by W.M.R. Johnson Company in Seattle, Washington. Anyway, these are fairly. I don't know if I can show you guys that, but I will try. Charged me $2. I got 2 of them. 2 of those. What else do I have? Oh, so speaking of that mannequin weird ass doll thing, I stole her shoes. They aren't old. They are made in Brazil. Flings Joy. They're size 8. All of her shoes were size 8. Aren't they just like adorable?
Yes. They're like a witch.
$2.50 because all the shoes were $5. And then I got these. Those are
brand new.
Louis.
Hi, baskets.
A Louis. Oh, I got some baskets. Remember how I tell you guys, look up, look down, look around, look under tables, looking things.
Yeah, I went to an
That they have
estate.
things in, that they're selling. Like they had 2 baskets full of vintage toys, stuffed animals, and gloves. This is basket number 1.
That's huge.
It's a
Longa burger.
Longa Burgermeister burger.
Or as Tommy calls them, firewood.
I literally took tissue paper with me because I knew I knew some of the stuff that I was going to get, and I knew I was going to need tissue paper.
Aw.
So this was $2. They all need to be washed. They wanted 20.
Those Hostess baskets, the file baskets that it looked like was in your trunk, those go for like $200.
I know I have that one too. The one with the, yeah. So this I got for $3. It's really gorgeous. I looked these up before I bought them, and after she told me what the price was, I was like, all right, I'll take those. Well, after she told me that they really wanted everything gone, and I go, well, how much? And she goes, just make a pile and I will deal with you. And she goes, two. This was 20. See that?
Mm-hmm. Carnival.
I didn't take my light with me, Tracy, and it may very well glow. Then the reason I didn't take my light with me is right here. And I busted that thing good. This one's a Hostess basket too. I think it's got the
Bless you.
I should have brought
I guess your haul paid for your septic tank thing.
No, my haul did not pay for my septic tank. The farm paid for my septic tank.
Oh, good.
Because the farm makes an income off of all the people that, and it hasn't been pumped for almost 35 years.
What the heck?
I've lived here for close to 25 years with my boys. Justin's 35. Yeah, I've lived here for close to a little over 20, between 20 and 25 years. I'd really have to count on my fingers.
Can you hold up that bowl again?
The black one.
Is it Fenton?
And my brother Gus lived here for 4 years before that, and he said the last time it was pumped was when my mom lived here.
Oh wow!
Oh,
it looks different than
it's got a marking on it. Hang on a second. Let's see. I did Google Lens these and pulled them. Oh, go to sleep, Google. Jeez Louise. Hard to tell. It's got a marking right there.
It looks like Anchor Hawking. But they didn't make that, did they?
No, it's not Anchor Hawking.
I mean, it looks like an anchor is why I said that.
Yeah, I know. Chips Ahoy. Hang on, I got it scratched off here.
Is it? Oh, LG. Fenton LG.
I would have washed these all up so that they were prettier for you guys to see. But it's been a crappy day. So you have to see them with the dust on. And that deters so many people at estate sales. You know,
what, when you smell like poop?
Yeah, that too.
Okay, I think that is LG Imperial Glass Company.
I Google lensed them while I was there.
Does it have 3 feet?
Yep. Now you're gonna make me Google lens it, aren't you?
No.
I literally held everything up. I think so.
What color is it?
It's like an iridescent purple. That was not a good attempt.
I spent almost an hour researching a Native American carved doll.
It's really easy. It's really easy to go down the rabbit hole, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that was my most. Of course, now it's not going to come up
And
because
is
of
this
just.
leaf pattern? Can't even spell.
It looks like a head. It looks like cabbage.
I found this one that looks
Yes,
like
Imperial Glass Company. Something like that. Yeah.
Good night, Lissa. I think I'm gonna have to go to.
You're gonna miss the uranium glass pieces, Lissa. I got 3 huge.
I should have been reading the chat. She had us all figured out.
Lissa had it all figured out.
Mm-hmm.
This, I don't know who's messaging me. I don't know how you expect me to. Tracy's good at it. 8 a.m. You can write in the chat, Shelly. 8 a.m. You can come in whenever you want.
I have that bowl, I think.
This is a tip and dip, and it's etched.
Oh, is that what it is?
And she wanted 10. She sold it to me for 2. Called it a dipper. It probably has another.
Does it go the other way?
It could go the other way, I suppose. But I don't know what you'd do with it.
Shine your light on it.
I didn't bring my light out here. It's in on my. I already know that it's. That's one piece. Pardon the tissue paper. Bye,
excellent haul so far. I'll catch the rest tomorrow.
That's fine.
I better go get in bed so I can wake up and drink coffee with you.
Okay. I love you. Thanks for coming in.
I love you. Sorry you had a shitty day.
That's all right. It'll always be better. Go. No, I forgot what the heck I was going to tell you. This girl got like 60 listings done.
Yeah.
Go Power Ranger pink. Anyway, and then I got. Okay, there was 4 uranium glass pieces. One of them was broken on the bottom. That was cracked. So she gave me. She put that one back and she said, "Don't worry about it." And she gave me this instead.
Ooh, pink. That's really pretty.
They need to be. They seriously need to be. This is no way a vase.
No, the other one.
That's not a vase. It's a chip. It's a dipper. It's like a. Who would put? I know what you're saying. You could just put like very shallow stem flowers in it. I get that.
You can't eat out of uranium.
I suppose you could do anything you wanted with it. I know. Isn't that cool? That's gorgeous. And pink is like really hot this year. All right. 2 more pieces of glass. of the uranium glass. He charged me $5 a piece for the green ones.
Noelle,
Yep.
kiss my uranium.
This one has bubbles in it, which you probably can't see because it's so filthy. Okay, there's that one. And I can hear you guys. Step away from the glass, Noelle. Step away. Wear it as a glass hat. Hey, why not? Kind of like the Mad Hatter. I'll be the glass hatter. Okay. And the other piece, I actually took a, you didn't hear that, did you? Actually took a bin for my car. This is my favorite piece. She charged me $5. That's what she had on it for a price. That one's got some bubbles in it too, right in the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see how well you can see. Right where my finger is. No. I don't think either one of, look it up. You have it upside down. You could be right. You could be right. I'm wrong all the time. And I will look it up. Because how else am I going to sell it and get it right properly? You're talking about the big one, right, Shelly? Just crocheted a blanket for my granddaughter. Blush pink, aubergine, raspberry. Oh, that sounds pretty. Very pretty. All right. So those are my... Let's put this back in here. I need to layer this. But I don't know. I love this pink piece. That's just like wowza. Can you see the... So, you think it goes like this, Shelly? You could be very right, especially with the pattern on it. Very, very, very pretty. And to get pieces, you have to hit the hay. Got to. Oh, so we won't see you tomorrow. Okay, I love you too. And let me know later. Let me know later, Gator. Let me know the word later. No, make me hunt you down. I love you, Gina. Okay, I guess it's not glass, it's pottery. Let me put these glass pieces in here. If Marie's watching, I can hear her yelling at me right now. Step away from the glass. You guys are always giving me a hard time. I'm stepping away from the glass. Putting this over here. I never even saw that big basket. I didn't pay any attention to it. So until the second day, but I had gotten this one the day before. And it's the same print. They're both the same print. I paid a lot for the baskets because I may keep them. I'm not a big basket person, but I do like these. We'll see. I haven't looked them up. Longaberger's shut down. This is a set, a pottery set. They do have stickers on them. Made in Mexico by D Only. This is one of the glasses. There's 6 glasses, but one of the glasses is chipped. So this is one of the glasses. They all look like this. You guys are going to freak the F out when I tell you how much I paid or didn't for the set. And I'll probably sell the other glass too, or I may just do 4 glasses and I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't really want to sell the one that's chipped. It's chipped right on the rim. Which one is it? I don't want to unwrap them all. Sunflowers, y'all, with the drip glaze and the terracotta. It is glazed inside. Isn't that gorgeous? Decorations only, it says. I don't know many people that would actually really use this. I don't know, but anyway. You could use it depending on the kind of glaze it has. I don't care. I'm not telling anybody to use it. All of these baskets have their liners. All of the baskets have their liners and the plastic liner. So she charged me $2 for that whole set. Hey, Reseller Niche. You guys just did something on, did you guys just call me out on Instagram? Oh, shoot, I lost a taggy tag. Not that it really matters, but I shall stick this tag there. All right, so that was that pitcher and 6 glasses from Mexico for $2. That's what I paid for that.
Hello.
Being infiltrated.
Hi.
Tell everybody hi.
Hi.
What are you up to? You want to give me that basket right there? Perfect. Oh, get some more out of the fridge. Apparently this much milk that's left in the milk gallon has gone bad. It's amazing how that happens.
Daddy wants you to change the milk.
Daddy wants me to change the milk?
Yes.
Why?
Because he just wants you to.
Well, he can do it himself. Do you need help getting it out of there?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I don't need help getting the milk out.
You don't need 2 gallons of milk, though, and they have plastic around them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you need help with that.
I need help cutting in half.
That's what I'm saying.
And I can't reach the milk carton.
You can't reach what milk carton?
The milk carton.
Well, what's Daddy doing? There you go.
He's cooking.
Well, if Daddy's cooking, he's in the kitchen, right?
Yes.
There you go. Have fun.
Still cooking.
Go cook. Sorry. Iris, hello. You're off to bed. See you tomorrow, Shelly. Thanks for popping in. Mo. Somebody did something here. Aw, thanks, Mo. I got like 25. Okay, so then I have one more basket of stuff. Or did I take all the stuff out? This is the other Longaberger. The only problem with this is it's got paint on it. She wanted $50 for it. It has its plastic liner. She didn't get $50 for it. She got $70 for the two. This stuff is going to chip right off. It's, I suppose I should take that off. This thing is huge. It is 21 inches by 14 3/4 inches by about 10.5 inches deep. And it has, I don't know if it's a number. I don't know a lot about these. But that's what it's got on it. But you can spot these a mile away. We don't see a lot of, it's got a number on the bottom of the thing too. I don't know. Smells like candles. So that and that. I think that's it. I think that's it from what I got yesterday. So one of those baskets I would think should pay for pretty much everything. I hope. We'll see. Of course I'm on the West Coast, and so you don't see them over here that often. And when you do see them over here, it's just the little ones. And like the hangy one, like my adjectives, like this one. And this is really cool. I've only paid $2 for this one. I like it because it hangs on a doorknob. But they all have their liners, and they're all in good shape. So that must be, is this the artist that made them? Is that what that is? Is that what that means, you guys? Somebody else tried to buy those out from underneath me because that big one had vintage, like she had hundreds of dolls. Hundreds. Bisque, porcelain, and all the little Madame Alexander dolls. She had like 100 Madame Alexander dolls, and they were all like in pristine condition, and they had all the boxes for all of them. Boom bang bomb. And so and who knows, there's probably more baskets down in the basement, because I think that's where she did all of her artwork was down in the basement. There's no way she did it in either of the rooms upstairs, because one was a bedroom and one was like her office. And there's no way that she might have done it out in the garage, but I doubt it. The shed that was outside could have been a studio, and it probably is a studio, but it is loaded to the gills. And there was an orange Le Creuset enamel Dutch oven out there. I'm just like dying over. There's a huge, I don't know, I think it's king size, I'm not sure, brass bed upstairs, and it didn't sell. So I'm gonna call Sylvia and ask her, because I would like to have that for myself. So Thrifty Junker was talking about her Longaberger finds. Oh, really? Anyway, so that's what I got yesterday on the last day of the sale for not a lot of money. I probably paid up a little. I don't know. I don't know if I paid too much for the jewelry. What did I say? There was 20, close to 30 pieces. I paid $95 for all the jewelry. Oh, her house was gorgeous. It's in an older part of Portland. It's in kind of southeast Portland. And the houses there, I should have taken pictures of the houses. I'll go back and here you go, guys. I asked her if I asked Sylvia, the gal that was running it, if I could videotape, and she said I could. So the next weekend when they have it, I'll go. She said I could videotape. And a lot of people ask me all the time how I get my stuff for so inexpensive. And I asked her if she would be willing to do an interview with me on her experience as an estate sale. She only does private estate sales, and she only does them if she doesn't think that she's very picky about the ones that she does. Let's just put it that way. She said that there's an area in Portland called Lake Oswego, and that's like Snobville, big time Snobville. And she said that she's known the people, but they wanted her to do the estate sale. She said it's $1 million estate, and she just looked at him and she was like, she said she looks around like this. She goes, I was like, fuck no. Anyway, so Emily and I will be going down there. I was kind of hoping that I don't blame her either. I mean, something like that, you got to have a crew. You got to, not only do you have to have a crew, because I had a friend whose name is Noelle. I still have a friend whose name is Noelle. She spells her Noelle. She does estate sales, high-end estate sales. And sometimes it will take her 3 or 4 months to set up for one. She uses all hand tags. She hand tags everything. Nothing has a sticky label on it. And she hires a crew. There's somebody in every room of the house working. Because people break stuff. They make messes. They do whatever. They steal things. Anyway, so. And she actually lives in Lake Oswego, and it is very hard work. I mean, I don't know how many times, I worked all night long with her 2-3 nights before the sales to get stuff up. And she's the one that taught me a lot about ephemera. So, oh yeah, people steal stuff right and left, anything they can fit in their pockets, I'm honestly surprised that they let a lot of people bring, like I'll bring a bag with 5 or 6 IKEA bags in, and that are all folded in nicely. But usually when I fill a bag up, then most estate sales have a holding area where you can take your stuff. And so I'll either take my bag and I'll say, do you have a holding area? And I just take whatever bag I have filled and I put there, and then I go on to wherever I am. If I fill another bag up, then I take that to the holding area. And then when we get all done, so that's what I do. But the estate sale that I went to, Shelly and I, tomorrow morning is my coffee talk. Most of you guys know that. Tomorrow morning is my coffee talk at 8. And Shelly, she goes by Creating Happy Mondays. She has a YouTube channel as well. She was selling mostly, she sold on eBay, then she kind of quit selling on eBay, and she was selling on Posh. And she's just burnt out on clothes and stuff. I love paperback books. I love books, period. I mean, those are all listed. See my $1,000 vase behind me right there, the green and orange one, and I'm not joking you, that's what it's listed for. Some asshat sent me an offer today for $100. I sent them back an offer for $999, and I said that their offer was insulting and they never answered me back. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like maybe I didn't know what I had. It's very explicit in my description that I'm very well aware of what I have. Anyway, I chuckled as I hit the send button because I was just like, I'm not being nice to you. I have so many books, Iris. I mean, I have so many books that aren't even listed. I have enough books. I have enough books to have a brick and mortar store. And I just need to get them listed. But anyway, I was kind of hoping that Leroy would jump in because we were talking about on Mo's channel. Do you guys know Mo? Are you still here? I got some really good ones today. Mo, Reseller Niche. Mo and Leroy go on in the morning. Are you guys on twice a week, Mo, or 3 times? Anyway, they do a live chat in the mornings, Mondays and Fridays, I'm sure. And I usually catch like the last 20 minutes just because Mo is aren't you in Philadelphia? Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, man. You filled a 10 by 10 storage shed to the roof with just my books when you had to pack up the store and had to rent. Oh, I bet you did. I bet you did. Do you still have the books, Iris? Anyway, so you got most people know Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Okay, that's what I thought. In the morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, correct? Sometimes I get up early enough to get coffee made and Sacramento. You're in the same time zone as me. Why? And I thought my show was early on Tuesday. Holy moly. Oh, that was in 2006. My goodness, I guess not. How's the weather during the day, Noel? Oh, it's not warm here yet. Today was fairly warm. I mean, I don't have my vest on, but I can feel the chill, and I turned the heater off in here. So today was fairly warm. I think it might have been in the mid 60s, and it might be that way most of the week. But no, it won't be truly warm here till May. And that's fine. I'm good with that. Let's see. What was it? Oh, I was wrong. It was 44 today. It'll be 52, 57, 58. And then tomorrow it's going to start raining again on Wednesday. So I guess I better get my stuff that I wanted to get done outside done tomorrow. Forces you to get up early. Yeah, that's true. I am usually up by 6 o'clock. I like to take that couple of hours when everybody is asleep to get a few listings done. Do you want me to answer you truthfully, Ayana? Is it Lana or Ayana? Do you want me to answer you truthfully how I handle a bogus return case or a return case, period? I don't have a lot of returns. Okay. Just accept it and deal with it. I don't do free returns. I do 30-day buyer pays shipping. Now, if they open an item not as described, then you're forced to pay the shipping. That's how eBay does it. There's nothing that you can do to fix that. I have an anchor store and I have a phone number that I can dial straight in and talk to them, and it doesn't matter. So I have maybe had 5 returns in the last 6 months, and the last one I just got was not a bogus one, and they shipped it right away. I mean, they didn't draw it out or anything. It was a set of 3 stainless steel pots and pans, and they just decided they were smaller than they wanted. But it's part of doing business. I know this sucks, but this is eBay's sandbox. If it was Mercari or whatever else, everywhere you go is going to have a different return policy. Every store you walk into, everywhere you go, it's part of business. It sucks, but we agreed to their terms in order to sell on their platform, and whether we like it or not, that is how it is. So I deal with every return the same way. I just deal with it, accept it, take care of it. When you get the return back, if it is not the same as it was when you sent it to them, and it doesn't matter if you have free returns, then you don't have to refund them the whole amount. If it was something brand new in the package and they opened it up, you can no longer sell it brand new in the package. So you don't give them a full return. And because I don't do free shipping, they don't get their shipping back unless it's an INAD, and then I pay for the shipping back to me because that is eBay's policy for everybody. Doesn't matter. I hope that helps. It's not maybe not what you wanted to hear. If it's really bad and it's obvious, you can get a hold of eBay and see what they will do to help you. So if they just say they decided they didn't want it, but it was in good condition, you're not going to get, does the buyer still get dinged? Okay. They decided that they didn't want it. What was the reason that they chose when they asked for the return? Did they say the item was not as described, or did they say they just decided they changed their mind? Don, Mo, you guys have to use. You guys can't call in and talk to somebody. You guys have to use Facebook for Business on Facebook or whatever. Yours is 14 days, no questions asked. You aren't happy, send it back. If it's in the same condition, I sent it. Yeah. Well, I don't do 14 and I do 30. I really don't have a lot of returns. So if they just say they decided they didn't want to, and then wait for, okay. And then here's another thing. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Thank you so much. It was a golf club, and they wrote, changed my mind and wanted a different kind. Perfect. They're going to send it back to you at, I don't know if you have free returns or what. It's not an INAD. So that's not a Lana. I'm sorry. How did I miss that? Oh, I bet you guys have rain coming. So that's good. That's not they're being honest there. They changed their mind. They found something else. Maybe it doesn't fit their grip right, whatever. So that's okay. And they may not send it back. I would say 3 out of 5 of my returns, they don't send them back. Now, it's kind of painful because you're kind of hung up for 30 days. Sometimes it seems like it's that long. Something over here is just like not happy. But just be patient. They have a certain time frame that they have to send it back in. If they don't send it back in that time frame, then it'll close out. Does that make sense? It'll close out all by itself. You don't have to worry about the return. And oh wow. Sorry, Danica sent me. Yeah. Danica has a little. Did you sell that? Oh, it's sold. Woo woo. Danica spent an hour researching this little guy. And it sold $133. Hand carved wood Kachina doll, moon stars, rainbow basket, 8 inches tall, bright colors. $133. Heck to the yeah. Heck to the yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm all over that. That's awesome. Do a little dance for you, but it's not going to happen. Good job, girly. Anyway, so that you'll get it back. And see, here's the thing. A lot of people don't want to go to the problem, to the problem. That was good. They don't want to go to the effort to pack it back up and print the label out, or they might not know how to print the label out, and they forget about it and they set it off to the side. Greg, I saw you on Yvonne's show. Greg, Rocky Mountain Resale, went to the bins with Yvonne today, or yesterday, whatever day it was. Her video came out today. But the best thing on that, Lana, is on the returns. If it, it sucks. Nobody likes to get a return. Nobody likes to get a bogus return. But that's the best thing. And more than likely, it would be my guess. I think that Dren left the door open, that you probably don't have a lot of returns. And I think a lot of us don't, but you're going to get them, and you're going to get crappy ass ones. You're going to get the, what did I miss? It's the thought that counts. I got to go see if he shut that door. It's cold. Nope. I wished I'd had my camera on. It does suck. Well, don't stress out over it, Lana. Keep listing, keep doing what you're doing. Sorry, I just turned the heater on. Keep listing, keep doing what you're doing. It's all part of business. Don't stress out over it. It'll be okay. Yeah, once you, I don't know how many interruption dinner. You found it. This is my favorite cheese, and my sister and her family, their cows go to the Tillamook Creamery. That Danica's virtually joining us through Instagram. As you sell more and more stuff, Lana, I don't know how many items you have in your store. I had 1,700 this morning. I think I'm down to, what am I at? 16.99, because my sale went out and I haven't put another sale back on. So, the bigger you get, the more you're selling, the more you have to sell, the more returns you're going to have. But like I said, I just don't have, I love Tillamook. It's my favorite. I love the sharp white cheddar cheese. There's, when they have a little pack, a little variety pack that has like 5 or 6 different of their flavors in it. And I think it's only out around the holidays. I don't know. I haven't seen it for a while. It's about an hour and a half to Tillamook, to the creamery from here. Don't stress out. don't stress out, Lana. Really, don't stress out over it. When I say that as you get bigger, you may have more, it's not because you have more things in your store. It's because you have more people shopping in your store. And so, it's just like anywhere it is. But my suggestion is to offer 30-day returns with buyer paid shipping on the returns. It deters a lot of people from returning. It does make them want to be more hinky by doing INADs. I've had a couple of INADs, item not as described, that weren't, but they weren't for anything exciting. And because I get my items so cheap, it doesn't hurt financially, if that makes sense, other than the fact that they take the money, that they put the money on hold. You have 100, and I don't know why I don't do this. Iris, you have 170 listings on eBay right now, with another couple lined up soon. As daylight hits, I'll take more pics. There you go. That's what you got to do. I don't go to the casino property, Greg, because I don't believe in gambling. A lot of people gamble. They gamble their rent. They gamble their kids' grocery money for their kids. They gamble all their stuff away. And the property where the casino is built, this casino here was built on farmland of our friends, and he passed away on that property. It's just a thing. I mean, I don't condone gambling. It's a horrible thing. And a lot of people that go to the casinos all the time, and they're addicted, and it's horrible. So that's just me. I didn't gamble. I didn't gamble at all any time that I was in Vegas. For any time I've gone there, I've never gambled. I don't gamble. It's just me. I see them over there all the time. I've helped, I don't know how many women that got booted out and dropped off by their whoever, left them high and dry. Are you still at the casino, Greg? Yep, it is right across the freeway from me. It's called Alane, Cowlitz Tribe Casino. It's beautiful. I know most of the people in the tribe because a lot of them went to school with me. They're very nice people. Go for it. Make all the money you want. They deserve it. We treated our Native Americans like shit. I just don't want to go there. I won't even go in there to go to the restaurants. It's been open for 5 years now. I've never been there. I don't want to go. And I know you don't have to. It's just a thing on that at that particular casino. And anyway, that's where it is. Greg, are you making? Yeah. And my son put me in $25,000 debt, not on purpose, gambling at a casino, the one in La Center, the card rooms, because he got addicted to it. And yeah, so I love him to death, and he knows it. But yep. He could have spent that money and had a house and done all of that. That was years ago, years ago. So if you don't have a place of your own, a car of your own, and all of that, and you're an adult living at home and you're going to the casino gambling, you probably should not be going to the casino gambling. My personal opinion. I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to know. I have huge issues with casinos. I don't know if it haunts him as much as it haunts me, but he's a good kid, and and it's just like anybody. You just get pulled in. We studied the numbers in college in finite math. We studied all the numbers. We would spend hours studying all the numbers and all of that on gambling and the machines and how they worked and all of that. It's all a ploy. Yvonne's a professional poker player. That's different. That's way different. I'm just bringing that up because I know she is. But I don't I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's not different. It's still gambling. You can play card games and not gamble with money and have a good time. But it's you can lose your whole life. And if you have children and a wife and all of that, or you have a husband and children and all of that, in one foul swoop, it can all be gone. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I don't have any desire to support any of that in any way, shape, or form. And that includes going in and purchasing meals at Michael Jordan's Steakhouse, which is overrated and way too much. I can't even think of any of the casinos on the West Coast here that I've been in. There's other things to do. I bet he does, Tracy. I bet he gives lap dances. Midnight performance in exchange for a free meal. All you can eat at the buffet. When you lived in Wendover, standard advice, let's see, was to fill up your vehicle before going inside just in case you lost your shirt and you could still get home. Guy with the 15,000 to win 10K. His party came down to the floor about the time he hit the pot. Ticked because they couldn't buy breakfast because all of their cards were maxed. Some people can go in and they take $500 and that's their budget. That's their limit, and they're good. They may win a shit ton of money and off they go, and they're good about it. But from what I've seen and experienced, most of the people that win put it right back in there. They're going to win another big all you can eat crab legs is worth losing a bit of dignity. That's hilarious. The card rooms in the center, that's where my son had a problem. But he worked there afterwards. After all of that, he got a job working there as a dealer, and he never ever gambled. So Wendy went to my first estate sale this past weekend and got 22 items for $550, including 7 pieces of artwork. You go! Woo woo! That's awesome. I had another gal that follows me on Instagram. She messaged me and she said, I'm going to the last day of an estate sale, and she wasn't sure. They don't do sign-ups here, get a number and all of that. And was asking me about that. So I said, send me a link to the thing. Man, she scored. I just told her, I said her daughter is home from college, so her daughter was going with her. And I said, you have your daughter, you make sure and get a number for your daughter too. I said, but have your daughter have your daughter, if there's 2 rooms you want to be in, things that you want, because it was the last day and was half off. Oh my God, she got American Girl dolls and all kinds of stuff for she did really super well. The last few hours of this estate sale, best time to go. My what sold this weekend video will come out hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. I was hoping to get it out before everything tonight, but that just didn't happen. I picked 2 of these up for free. I sold the Harvest Gold one for $20, Rubbermaid. I posted that on Instagram. I don't know how many people have commented. I just threw one of those away or whatever. But the thing is with those, and I talk about it in my what sold video, is those things were made in an era they are a specific size because those are the size of the drawers that the contractors made and the cabinets and stuff that went in those houses. And the olive green ones, avocado green ones, and the chocolate brown ones are worth more money because of the color. But a lot of people want those because they are a specific size. They want them for the color and the nostalgia too. But they want them because they're a specific size that fits the drawers in their houses. You did an estate sale today, last day, got a few things, ended up buying over 1,000 books to process. Video. Oh, I'll be watching that one. I'm going to eat my popcorn right now. All your invoices are paid and now you're broke again. Broke momentarily. You're entering the world again, Greg. I'm glad. Went to 2 estate sales. Danica went to one today too. She didn't get anything. What did you get, Tracy? Fess up. You will. Iris just consistently list every day. Just a few items. I mean, even if it's just one listing you put up a day. Julie's sneaking in from lurking. You have a brown one? I took an offer on that one for 19. They're like 20. I don't remember. I don't have the paperwork out here with me. I could look on my phone. I took an offer of $19.24, and they paid $6.90 shipping because it was just, I think it was 15 ounces. 15 ounces by the time everything was all said and done. Vintage Vitamix, Ronco rotisserie pencils, barware. Oh, you go, girl. I sold my Vitamix. That got shipped out today. I sold it. I paid $20 for it. Man, that just ruined my cost of goods this week. But it's an older one. $137.49. They were $200 and some all in. Who'd have thunk? Oh, barware, I love. Love, love, love. Yep, so there you go. Keep an eye out for those. Lots of times you get and not just the Rubbermaid serving trays. The old Rubbermaid sink dish drainers, you know. You're planning on coming home with a wheelchair, but it wasn't 120. Oh my goodness. Wow, yeah, that's a little different. And then so the dish drainers, And then they have the Rubbermaid laundry baskets, the old ones like that. Some of them are round, some of them are longer. And then the waste baskets, the waste paper baskets, they come in all different shapes and styles. So all of that vintage Rubbermaid. You will, Greg. That's some pretty good stuff, Tracy. I brought how do you like my it's really not my style. Oh yeah, I have the whole what's it called? Mix Master, where it's the mixer, the blender, all of the things. I have that in avocado green. It's clear up in the boonies of I need to get that down and get that listed. You had that exact same thing happen with an electric wheelchair. Thought 150. It was an amazing chair and would still go. Yep. Aw, Kathy, thank you very much. So we were talking about, which Tracy bought some. Jeez, I see it now. Thank you so much, Kathy. You bought me 3 coffees. That's a big difference. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't know how long a lot of you guys have been following me. I know how long some of them, but I sell pencils all the time. These are all vintage golfing pencils. I did not pay 50 cents for that. That's what they had on it. I could sell this whole bag for probably 30 bucks. These kind of pencils. The carpenter's pencils. This pencil is from a miniature rock collection. It's got rocks in it. This one doesn't have any of the advertising left on it, but it is also a carpenter's pencil. But this is lead for cross pens. And this is the eraser refills for the cross pencils. And these are cross pens that I picked up for just a couple of bucks. This is a cross. This is like the one that you sold, isn't it? This is cross. It's never been used. It's 24. This one is 14 karat gold. I have a whole box out here of pencils, but I have a bunch listed. But right here, you guys, I kid you not, there are so many different kinds of lead. This is 5H. This is 5 millimeter, but it's the type of lead. There's erasers. All of the eraser fill-ups. These are the bigger ones. I'm not doing too good here. You got a bunch of Skillcraft mechanical. Oh, nice. I don't think I have any of my mechanical pencils out here, but I have these pieces you need. You'll find a lot of. So these are the pieces that hold the This is actually for a Scripto cassette. Goes inside the pencil and holds the lead. And then I'm throwing things all over the place here with the eraser on the top. Like I just have a whole bag of all of this stuff. Artist erasers. Oh, here's a pencil. I have a couple, I guess it looks like. This is a Pentel P225. This one is a recycle, reuse, and reduce. And that'll sell just because of that. But I guess I have a bunch. I have more in the house. I have double-ended. I have Architects. This one is a Skillcraft. Duh. This is also Skillcraft. So, you know, and then like here's some really old lead, thick marking lead. And it is. This actually has a wooden box inside it. And that's the lead. You find this stuff at estate sales. You find it lots of times. They just take a gallon-sized bag and the 7mm, the 5mm. Yeah, they're harder to find. And they just take a bag. I have a whole box this size, no joke. And my granddaughter has already gone through. I paid her last summer and separated out. She separated all the felt pens, all of the ink pens, all of the pencils, all of the lead. It's over there. It's on the other side of the garage. But I have a bunch that are listed already. So yeah, Skillcraft, you know, and you'd be amazed. You'd be amazed at what people will pay for I'm going to show you, because why wouldn't I? I got all of these. These are just AT&T Phone Center. I have 1, 2. These are unused. I have 4 lots of 4. These are all from United Photo Service in Portland. This is a lot. I think I have them listed for 25 or 30 bucks. This pencil right here is listed Musgrove Town Talk number 2. It's the kind of lead that is in here that the people are after. And that's how you list them. And they were dirty and gross. And I literally just took a toothbrush and cleaned off the edge. Almost all of these singular ones made in the USA. This one's listed for $15, I think. It's the lead. $8.81. Number 2. But, you know, I mean, and I kid you not, every single one of these that's not got a rubber band around it is listed for 15 bucks with best offer. Here's a Wonder Bread. Slow baked. Scratch pads for what, Kathy? This one's cool because it's tiny. It's very thin. It's quite a bit thinner. So it's just this stuff, but I mean, I kid you not. Look at this. This pencil is half, these pencils are half used. This is a Rival 200 bonded number 2. It's listed for $15. They all have watchers on them, every single one of them. Edgeless. No, I don't do that. I don't have for drawing. You mean for sale or for me to draw on? I have a whole box of artists. By the way, this Tupperware container right here, this lid, they're super hard to find and they're worth a lot of money. This specific lid that goes on a modular mate. Good night, Julie. Thanks for stopping in. I have a whole box I'm looking at right over here that I don't have, and I don't have listed yet. Don't know when I will get, but I can talk to you about them tomorrow or the next day if you want to, Kathy. It's a whole I'm looking at it, and some of it is he was a photographer, and so I have a lot of it as matting material and just all kinds of stuff. I'm looking at it trying to think what all's in there. That's just one box. Over here I have on this mess over here that you guys can't see because of the way I'm sitting tonight. I have a bunch of watercolor and that kind of stuff. I absolutely will. Anyway, so pencils, pens, there's pens that have water in them, and when you turn them upside down, there may be a boat, there may be a train, there may be a car, an airplane. Those things are worth a lot of money. Look them up and you'll see. So yeah, just ordinary pens and pencils. They're super easy to list. They don't take very long. Well, I shouldn't say that. You got to know, you got to look them, you got to type the whole thing in what it is, the type of lead when you're dealing with this kind of pencils. I shouldn't say that anything is super easy to list. And I'm saying that because when I first started out and I would watch people and they'd be like, oh, I listed 10 or 20 things, or I listed 10 things. And I'd be like, how the hell do they do that? Because like Danica said, she went down the rabbit hole on that thing that she sold for $133. And if you're doing vintage stuff and you go down a rabbit hole, and before you know it, as SpongeBob says, 5 hours later. So, so nobody should really ever say anything super easy to list, because that comes with the amount, what you're listing and your knowledge base. And the more knowledge you get, the faster you are. Some things you don't have to look up. Some things you don't necessarily have to do so much comping on it. Like, I don't know a lot about jewelry. I know enough about jewelry, learning from Tracy and whatnot, to be able to pick up some few good things being infiltrated.
Manny, dinner's ready.
Okay, thank you.
It's really good.
Oh, really? What did you guys make?
I didn't help, but Daddy made some. What was it?
Here.
Spam hash.
Spam hash.
Delicious.
That's a gourmet
it's like
meal.
Happiness punching you in the face.
It's like happiness punching you in the face. Spam hash. Who knew?
And then again, flavor, and it comes to the other side and punches you in the other side. Okay.
Wow.
It's that powerfully yummy.
Good night, Kathy. Good. Probably shouldn't play around on that, huh?
I'm okay.
Okay, good. Anyway, so pens and pencils and stuff like that, and you guys, you can pick up. What were the ones that you got like in a bag, or or did you pick them out, and were they priced separately, Tracy? Because I know your estate sales are a lot different down there than they are. Tracy's in Texas, for any of you guys that don't know that. I love you, buddy.
I love you. If
Danica's not in here right now, but there are other people. Y'all are late. It's 10:01 here, and I don't know why they're eating so late. It's been a bad day, Greg. Our septic tank got backed up into the shower downstairs, and we had to have it. It's just been a mess today, so that's probably the reason why.
it's still clogged.
It's still clogged, but we're just, it's a work in action, isn't it? $5 for a gallon Ziploc. There you go. I mean, and that $5 gallon Ziploc could give you $200 or $300 if you're savvy enough and you want to spend the time on it, and those are smalls that don't take a lot of room to store. So, and if you need ink pens and stuff for your own business, and there's stuff in there that's just normal stuff, you kind of score there too, because you get pens and pencils that you can use for that. And lots of times I'll pick up, they'll have Dixon Ticonderoga, the number 2 pencils. Those are the only pencils they let our kids bring to school here. So I will save those for the kids for school. So it's kind of a win-win. You get stuff to sell, stuff to use, stuff to whatever, highlighters. They just throw it all in a bag. And so don't think you got to go to an estate sale and buy stuff like that. I throw some paper towels down and you'll be fine. Oh, I don't know. It's always something. So that was happy Monday to me. Whatever. It's just another day of the week. Another speed bump. It's kind of where that is. Everything else works. We have a shower upstairs and there's a shower and a bathtub upstairs. So, it's just mostly getting that. There's got to be a clog in there somewhere that we just give me $125.50 because I'm not. Yeah. Well, still, really, Tracy, that's a good return on your investment. Anyway, I went to IKEA. As you guys probably figured it out, because I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers. So I got goodies, because sooner or later I'll do a giveaway. So I got these really nice IKEA folding shopping bags. Oh, I bet. Yeah, absolutely. Got some more of these. Got some bucket hats. IKEA bucket hats. Yeah, you are correct, Greg. And if you are feeling like crap and you just don't feel like messing around with stuff, and you do white background or whatever, you can sit on the couch or sit at the kitchen table and just have a piece of white paper. So they're tiny, obviously. Some of them take a lot more research, especially if you have the older, the cross pens and stuff like that, because there's so many different ones and all of that. But good rainy day project, or if you're just not feeling the other stuff. So that's kind of where that is. I paid 25, either 25 or 50 cents. Hang on. I paid 25 cents for this vintage Welch's with the glass jar filled with pencils. I have already made over $100, and all of those pencils. Send Tracy the link. Did I not send Tracy? Do you want to come in, Tracy? I think I've sold almost $150 worth of not single, but I sold $150 worth of pencils out of this jar already. The single one grouping, and it was actually the gentleman's place that the estate sale was at. He was a I sent you the link if you want to come in, Tracy. You can. You don't have to, though. An electrician. She said she's in the bathtub. When did eBay put a hold on payouts? 4 to 5 days to get paid. Did you just start managed payments? Have you been doing managed payments for a while? Are you really in the bathtub? How did I miss? Oh, you're soaking in the bath. Duh. I missed that. I've never had a hold on any of my payouts. I can tell you that. That doesn't mean anything. I just started. Yes. Oh, so, okay.
Night-night.
No, oops. Night-night, buddy. I love you.
Night-night.
I'm gonna make you guys mad at me. PayPal's great. It's wonderful. If you're selling on the other platforms still, you can still get PayPal. When and if, and you might still work a regular job. Did you get paid every day, every second, or did you get paid once a week, every other week, once a month? I know I'm not doing really good. Imagine most people. So when you first start on managed payments, it's might take you a week to get your first payment, and then if you choose to have weekly payouts, then you're going to get a weekly payout. Otherwise, you're going to get hi Annie. Otherwise, you'll get paid. They send Friday's payment out on Friday, but you don't get it till Monday morning. And then Sunday night, they send a payout. You'll get that Tuesday morning. So that's how that works once it starts out. But yeah, it usually takes 4 days. Oh, I like that. How'd you do that, Annie? That's really good. I like that. So it can take up to 4 or 5. You will never get a payment on a Saturday or Sunday. So it can take up to 2, 4, or 5 days to get your money for sure when you first start out. But after that, it's pretty consistent. I haven't had any problems. I miss not having money in my PayPal, but it doesn't really matter because my PayPal is connected with my checking. So it doesn't matter. I can still use my PayPal debit card and get cash back on it. But I do other things, like I sew masks. I make these. I have a couple orders for some. This is my own design, and this is a bungee cord. And what's nice about it is when you're not wearing it, you can take it off like that. And it doesn't go behind your ears. It goes like that. And if you wear glasses, you put it up here and you set your glasses right on top of it and it doesn't fog up as bad. Anyway, I make 3 different sizes. I make a children's size. This is the regular size. And then I make a larger one for guys that have beards, people that have bigger faces, people that are claustrophobic, whatever. And there's a liner in there. So if you want to put a filter in there, you can. But so I keep busy all the way, but I have about 20 masks I need to make. So Thursday I'm going to be sewing. Tracy in the bath needs a couple for her exercise, and they're really lightweight too. They're lightweight cotton, which is different. They're not that stretchy shit that all of the cheap ass ones. They're a little more expensive because they take me time, but this thing right here is $5 and it's worth it. If you have to wear it all day long, if you had to wear this and it comes off so that you can take it out and take this out and switch it to another one or whatever. Greg has 3 of them or had 3 of them. I designed it just for him. I have a picture of him somewhere here. As a matter of fact, if you watch Yvonne Thrifty Rich's video that she put out today, he's on it and he has his on. So yeah, not having, and I did that for a reason because my grandkids couldn't handle that. And so I've made probably a couple hundred already. Going to bed too? Good night. All right. See you guys in the morning.
No, you won't.
Why? You guys are going fishing. They're going smelting. I like to go fishing. I like to go smelting, but I do not like to eat them. Anyway, I have probably like 100 different kinds of material and all of that. And I pick up vintage material at estate sales because you can get it for dirt cheap. But I charge $20 a mask. That includes shipping because those, they're not, I don't know how, anyway, that's what I charge. And it doesn't matter if it's a kid size mask, an adult size mask, or an extra large size mask. And I have not had any complaints at all. As a matter of fact, I'm making another round for a guy here. He texted me the other night. You have to wait at least an hour after spam surprise before going to bed. I'm not eating any of that. Are you crazy? You're crazy. I'm not going to eat any of that. I wished I'd have had my camera turned on to video when the septic guy pulled the thing up and opened it up and he was explaining everything. And Justin and Dren were standing out there and I walked around the corner just to see how everything was going. And Dren looks in there and he goes, "Oh my." Oh my goodness. That kid just kills me. He bought a watermelon. Did you see that? Did you see his watermelon video? He bought a watermelon with his own money. And his dad chopped it up for him. I was trying to see where the heck it went. And that's really weird. Oh, hey. There's Greg's masks right there. No, I didn't charge you $40 a mask. You traded me 2 candles and I sent you 3 masks. Butt wipe. I wonder, I must have gotten rid of that. Oh, here's Dren and Daddy looking down in the hole. I really wished I'd have had my camera on because that was hilarious. But Dren was eating the watermelon, and it was pretty juicy, I would have to say. And so he made I said, you want to make a little video for Danica? Because Danica is it. My grandkids think that Danica is the best, neatest thing since sliced bread. They would be more than happy if I sent them down there to live with her. Oh, here we go. Look at how juicy that is. Ask her if she wants some.
You want them?
You know you do. Look at how juicy. Yeah. I don't know how you managed that. And then I had these candles that I got from the Hawaii estate sale. And I was like, Greg sent those in a flat rate envelope. I'm gonna bubble wrap the shit out of them just like he did. Whoa, that was the best thing, Greg. So I have to say thank you for that. Because that was cool. That was super cool. Bubble wrap, they were Bath and Body Works. So they're pretty good size. He fit 2 of those. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, that was awesome. So Dren has to make an appearance if he knows that I'm on live. He's out here. So he hasn't been out too much tonight, but now he's going to bed because they have to get up at, I think, 6:30. Go to great grandma and grandpa's house and go smelting. They'll be gone all day. It'll just be Emily and I. We have a bunch of errands to run. Yeah, that is exactly how you ended up meeting me. It's all history, you crazy guy. Yep. And do any of you guys follow Hugo and Tiffany Sell Quick, Ship Quick at all? I've known them forever. And they on Instagram, they are hilarious. Hugo is a riot. I have arthritis in my fingers really bad from chemo. Like you can see how bad it is on this one, how bad it is. This hand's not so bad. This hand's really bad. And I have a lot of pieces of clothing that I know I should be able to fit into a padded flat right, but I cannot get them in. I cannot get them small enough because I don't have enough grip anymore on my fingers. So Hugo did a video on how to put a larger item into a flat right, and I did it today, and I was like, hot damn. He puts them in a Ziploc bag and he rolls it and he squishes out all the air, all of it, sucks it all up, zips them short, and then he puts the thing, he gets it in here and around here. Well, after a while, you can't squeeze it in there anymore. Yeah, that Hugo's on. They're on all the time. And then he just shows one of these, and he shows shoving this down here and pushing it inside until it goes in. I was like, hot damn. Tried that today and it worked like a charm. So I'll pass that along to you guys. They do YouTube with other resellers. I mean, it's not like they do, more like a vlog kind of thing. But they do a lot of YouTube, and they're really super nice people. I've known them for 4 years now, I think, something like that. I've met them. They live in LA, and I met them through Wade's Ventures when he interviewed me and all of that, and then and then I met them. Then they came to eBay Open too, both years that they had it. That's how babies are made. You should know, how many kids do you have? 10? Don't you have another one on the way? Fess up. You're teasing your wife. One of the videos I watched here recently, I don't remember if I left another trick I like sometimes is if you cut a small slit in the bottom of a poly bag or a flat rate envelope, it lets the air out. And yep, and then you just put a piece of tape over it. 14 and a half. I thought your wife was pregnant again. Have you figured out how that happens yet? You cut it off. Oh, that's hilarious. Your wife is very pretty. And she must be pretty cool because she puts up with you. Anyway, so little tricks of the trade. But I think I am going to go to bed too. I'm going to try to list. I was kind of hoping Leroy might pop in for a minute, but they're up late. Are you still with us, Mo? Are you gone? Are you out, dead to the world? You got fixed. It only works if you go in and have it checked to make sure afterwards that your count's down, and a lot of guys don't do that, and I know that because I used to work in the lab at the hospital. Anyway, just saying, that's why you got to go in and have that checked afterwards. A lot of guys will not do that. So I don't know what else I can bore you guys with. I appreciate everybody coming in. I got to go deal with that stupid shower. I may just wait till tomorrow to do it because I don't use the downstairs bathroom. I use the upstairs bathroom. Justin and Emily use the downstairs bathroom, so they'll be using the upstairs bathroom, but at least the septic tank got emptied. So this one's just a pipe, and I may just crawl under the house and go and check it out that way tomorrow. We'll see. Won't be till after my coffee talk. But everybody thanks, Annie. Thanks for coming in. Everybody have a great rest of your night. If you're up in the morning, I'll see you in the morning, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, same bat channel, same batty person. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great rest of your night. Bye.